Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So today is March the 15th, 2022, and I'm going to be planting some Bupleurum seeds today. So what I did was I took the seeds, I put them in a Ziploc bag, and I put them in the refrigerator for 2 weeks. So their 2 weeks are up, and I'm going to go ahead and get these sown here. Go. So what I'm going to be doing next is I'm not going to be covering any of these. I'm just going to be pushing the seed down into the soil surface here. Using the back of my nail to do that. And I've seen a lot of sites said that if this doesn't germinate for you, it's because it needs light to germinate. So we're just going to surface sow this here. So we're just going to take this and we're going to mist over the top of this. There we go. And I'm going to get this labeled. And because this doesn't need a high temperature to germinate, we're going to be putting this, we're going to be putting this in the new greenhouse because it is a cooler greenhouse. So we're going to be putting it over there. So when this starts germinating, I will come back and I will show it to you. Okay, so today is March the 26th, and I seen yesterday that the Bupleurum seeds are starting to germinate. You can see there's one right there, and there's actually 2 of them coming up in this tray here. So for now, I'm just going to make sure that I keep my seed starting mix nice and moist. I'm going to slide this back under, and I'm going to put this loose covering lid back over top. And I will come back when I take these out of the tray. Okay, so today is March the 27th, 2022. And I'm going to be taking this pack of Bupleurum seedlings out. And you can see there's one there. Now, it didn't completely push the seed coating off yet, but it will. I don't want it to grow tall and leggy if I let it in the container on the floor. And we do have more coming up in this tray here. And then I still have the ones down here. Now they're going to stay in here, and I'm going to keep the lid on them until they're at this stage right there. So you can see here more Bupleurum seedlings came up. You can see what the leaves here look like. Now these will open. You can see there's some more over there that came up. So we took these off of the heated floor, and these are just in the regular heated greenhouse now. The new greenhouse is cooler than the old one, and they seem to germinate better in the new greenhouse than in the old one. Now, I've done research on Bupleurum and starting it from seed, and these can be difficult to germinate from seed. They did much better germinating in the new greenhouse where it's cooler than what they did in the old greenhouse. It's just too warm in the old greenhouse for these to properly germinate. I think out of the 8 I planted over there, only 1 germinated. Now the seeds are still good, but it's just too warm for it to germinate over there. So I am doing an experiment where I took some seeds and I put them in the freezer. And I'm going to be sowing them. I chilled them in the refrigerator in a Ziploc bag for 2 weeks. And then I went ahead and put them in the freezer. And I'm going to be planting those and seeing if they germinate any faster than what the ones did that I chilled for like 2 weeks in the refrigerator. And some plants will do that. Some plants will germinate better in one greenhouse than another. My Nigeria, that germinates better in the new greenhouse than when it did in the old greenhouse. And a lot of these are just now starting to come up. So it's kind of an experiment to figure out how they germinate the best. Now, I did have the clear lid on this. I surface sowed my seeds. I didn't give them darkness, and they germinated just fine for me. And you can see there's like one here coming up, and there's quite a bit coming up through these here. So I'll show you the seedling in the old greenhouse and show you what that looks like. And you can see this here is the more advanced Bupleurum seedling here. This one here is growing in the old greenhouse. And you can see here what it looks like. It is starting to get its true leaf there. But they definitely germinate better in the new greenhouse than in the old one. And when I try growing the ones that I had in the freezer, I'll come back with an update video for how I found the best germination way to germinate them. So that video will be coming. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button that tells I put new video on. Also follow me on Twitter. I'll have a link down in the description for my Twitter account. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Bye!